Welcome to another episode of Asia Unscripted. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020, and we continue the enhanced community quarantine. What? What do you mean? You told us last week that Cebu City was moving to a modified enhanced community quarantine. Ah, yes. Yes. We were. Oh, I got a little rant for you guys today. So I think it was last week at this time, the task force in Manila decided that Metro Manila, Cebu City, and Laguna were going to move to a modified ECQ. And it was supposed to become effective Saturday the 16th. My last video was on Friday the 15th, and we were still planning on going to an modified ECQ. But what happened, what I didn't know until Friday night, was that the mayor of Cebu City put in an appeal to keep the ECQ going. He didn't want to go to a modified ECQ because with a modified ECQ, the pesos start flowing in from the feds. So, he wants to keep that money flowing. So, for no other reason than that, he appealed the ECQ status. And then at the very last minute, the Friday night, the people in Manila said, okay, you guys can keep it. Meanwhile, malls like this, Ayala, had already announced they were supposed to open today, Monday the 18th. They were getting ready. But then at the last minute, the really irresponsible decision to keep it an ECQ, literally minutes before midnight. So then they had to give up their plans to open up. People had to give up their plans to go back to work. A lot of people wanted to go back to work and they were ready. But then they had that rug pulled out from under them. So that's my little rant. Why is it that Vietnam, South Korea, Taiwan, they can all handle their shit, but countries like mine, the USA, here, most countries, they can't handle their own shit. So yes, I include the USA in that because in addition to here, the USA is not handling things very well either. So and that's what's gonna hurt us all financially. So so now the plan is, hopefully on June 1st, Cebu City will either move to a modified ECQ finally, or hopefully just a general community quarantine, a GCQ. We'll find out probably at the end of next week on that, and hopefully they make the right decision this time. Cases have fallen in Cebu City. The cases that there are confined to certain barangays. Lock them down, open up the rest of it. That's the end of my rant for right now. In other news, here's something that makes me happy. Look at this. McDonald's is back open. Ooh. Now I can rave instead of rant. This McDonald's has been closed since the end of March, and it looks like today it just reopened. So I might have to get some lunch when I'm done. Calm down a little bit. In other news, the area where General Santos City is, I think that's Region 12. They're gonna lock themselves down until July 31st. They don't want anyone coming into their area of the Philippines, and they don't want anyone going out. So that's quite a long time, 2.5 months. So if anybody is planning on going to General Santos City anytime soon, it's not going to happen until August at least. In Cavite province, the governor has shut down the malls today because nobody was following social distancing over the weekend. Nobody inside the mall, nobody outside the mall. And the governor took note of this, so he temporarily shut down the malls again until people get their acts together. So who knows how long that will last. Let's see. Thailand opened their malls yesterday. Same kind of chaos. There was way too many people. But I'm not sure if anything's going to happen with that. Thailand's doing a pretty good job handling their cases. So I think that the malls will remain open there. Pretty sure of it. Vietnam, things are still doing good. The only new cases are cases of Vietnamese coming back from overseas, and they are getting put in quarantine pretty quick, so they aren't out in the community. Laos may open up soon to foreigners. So read a news article this morning that the government's going to be there's kind of a wait to get in the supermarket. After this video, I'll probably get in this line. Laos may be letting people back in sometime soon, foreigners, so we'll see about them. They may be the first. I don't know. Anything's possible. What else? Well, McDonald's opening is good news. Manila, Metro Manila, they moved to a modified ECQ yesterday. Traffic was horrible. I saw pictures. There was the usual backups. So people aren't necessarily following the modified ECQ guidelines there. Same thing happened in Dumaguete when they went to a GCQ. People couldn't contain themselves. They were out. Downtown Dumaguete was crazy. So then the governor put back in the pass system, which they can do under a GCQ. Hopefully next month the flights will start back up, at least domestic flights. So at least we can go to other islands. That would be great. What else? Not much other news. I mean, Mandawi City also got approved to go back to ECQ, but Lapu-Lapu City, they're in GCQ. They lost their appeal. I believe Talisay lost their appeal, so they are on GCQ as of May 20th. Yeah, the rest of Cebu will be under GCQ as of May 20th. So life will go mostly back to normal. buses will start up, jeepneys will start up, people can go back to work. Just not in the main city where most people work anyways. So here in Cebu City. So I don't know. I think they should have just kept the whole island under one status instead of, you know, having different statuses for different parts of the island. Anyways, rant over. I'm gonna go get some McDonald's since it's the first time it's open. And again, I want to thank all my subscribers, the ones of you that are left after my rant, all 1,100 and I think there are 42 of you. I really appreciate you guys. I'm really excited to bring you some better videos. Hopefully next month, starting. Hopefully in June, I'll be able to travel around more. Even if you don't subscribe and you're just looking, I assure you most of my videos are a lot more positive than this. If you see my logo at the bottom right hand corner, you can click on that to subscribe to my channel. And for the rest of you, have a safe week. I am out of here. I will give you guys an update in a few days. So for Asia Unscripted, this is Jason. I will see you guys later.